It was a chilly September night. Zeynep lived alone in an old farmhouse outside the city. The house was surrounded by dense forests, and the nearest neighbor was miles away. That night, rain was gently falling, and the wind was making the wooden panels of the house creak. Zeynep was lying in bed, reading a book. It was past midnight. Just as she was about to turn off the light and go to sleep, she heard a faint noise coming from downstairs. At first, she thought the wind had knocked something over, but the sound continued, rhythmically, as if someone was walking toward the stairs. Her heart started pounding. She was supposed to be alone in the house. Quietly, she got out of bed, grabbed a flashlight, and picked up the baseball bat behind the door. Walking on tiptoe, she stepped out of her room and approached the top of the stairs. From below, she could hear the sound of breathing. Someone was there. "Who's there?" she called out. But there was no response. Summoning all her courage, she began descending the stairs slowly. When she shone the flashlight around the living room, she spotted a figure in the corner. It resembled a human silhouette, but it had no face. It was like staring into a dark, empty void. Suddenly, the figure started moving toward her. Zeynep opened her mouth to scream, but no sound came out. She felt paralyzed, rooted to the spot. In an instant, the figure disappeared, as if it had never been there. Breathing heavily, Zeynep looked around in panic. That's when she heard a whisper behind her. "If you don't leave this house, you'll never escape." Everything after that was a blur. The next morning, Zeynep was found unconscious in the living room. The farmhouse, however, was completely empty. No furniture, no belongings, not a single trace remained. Zeynep moved away from the house, but every night, a shadow appeared outside her door and vanished without a trace.